Cyclone Alfred, narrated by Lisa Jamieson. Noah pressed his nose against the window, watching the trees sway as the wind picked up. The sky had turned a deep stormy grey, and fat raindrops pattered against the glass. Cyclone Alfred was coming. Mum and Dad had been busy all morning, filling water bottles, checking the torch batteries, and making sure everything outside was tucked away safely.
It's just a big windy visitor. We know what to do,
he said with a smile. Still, Noah's tummy felt a little wobbly. He knew storms weren't dangerous when you were safe inside, but they were loud, and they made the world feel different. The air was thick and heavy, and the wind made a ghostly howling sound as it rushed through the trees. He wandered into the lounge, where Mum was making a cosy little nest of pillows and blankets. She patted the spot beside her.
Come sit with me.
Noah climbed in, wrapping a soft blanket around himself. His little sister, Ella, clutched her teddy and wiggled in close. The wind rattled the windows, and the rain grew heavier, drumming against the roof. The house was strong, but outside the world was wild. Dad came in carrying a tray of biscuits and a flask of warm milk.
No better time for a treat,
he said, setting them down. Noah took a biscuit and nibbled the edge, feeling the warmth of the milk in his hands. The lights flickered and then went out. The room fell into a soft golden glow as Dad switched on the lantern.
It's nothing to worry about. Let's listen.
So they did. The wind roared like ocean waves, rushing through the trees. The rain tapped against the windows like tiny drum beats. The house didn't mind at all. It just stood firm and steady, holding them safe inside. Mum stroked Ella's hair and began telling a story, her voice gentle and warm. Noah closed his eyes, listening to the rise and fall of her words. Outside, Cyclone Alfred swirled and blustered, full of energy. He rattled leaves from the trees and sent the river rushing over its banks. But Noah was safe, curled up in the softest corner of the house, surrounded by warmth and quiet voices. The storm raged for a long while, but Noah drifted in and out of sleep, cozy and calm. At some point the wind stopped howling, and the rain became a whisper. The house was still, and the world outside had settled. By morning, Cyclone Alfred had moved on. The garden was littered with twigs and leaves, and puddles stretched across the yard. The river had swelled, brown and rushing, and Dad said they'd have to stay away from the floodwater until it was safe. But the sky was bright again, the air smelled fresh, and the worst was over. Noah squeezed Ella's hand.
That wasn't so bad.
Mum smiled.
Storms can be big and loud, but they always pass, and we always stay safe.
Noah looked up at the sky. It was clear and blue, as if Cyclone Alfred had never been there at all. Stay safe, and I'll see you on our next adventure.